Nivriti, hi, good morning. I am looking to see you. Yes, you are on our screens at this point. Nivriti, every time it appears that we are a step closer to rescuing those 41 workers, we hit a hurdle or so. In your estimation, having spoken to a variety of officials so far, what is the timeline are we looking at before we are able to finally rescue? Can they put a timeline to the rescue operations?
See, though we are being given timelines, authorities are time and again coming and telling us that this may happen in this much of time. But I think that giving a timeline or deadline is very difficult as the operation is heading. So right now. They have given deadlines for all, not deadlines, timelines for all the options that they are exploring. Like for the front part of the tunnel from the Silkyara side, where manual digging will take place after the auger machine is cut. So for this, they had given a timeline of around 36 hours or 48 hours, almost 2 days. It is after the auger machine is cut and the manual digging starts. So the timeline for this option is around 48 hours. Then they are trying, as you were listening in my walkthrough also, that there is an option of reaching the right wall of the tunnel by digging horizontally from the right side, which is 180 meters and 12 meters every day. 15 days it will take as per the authorities. Now there's a vertical option that they are exploring. Earlier yesterday they were telling us that around 100 hours it will take to reach up to the workers inside vertically. But now since they were digging the smaller pipe, the lifeline pipe, they encountered some obstruction in the form of some water or something, some aquifer kind of a thing. Not I cannot say exactly what it was, but they have encountered some problem at 70 meters. They had digged up to 70 meters, the smaller pipe was digged up to 70 meters, and there was an obstruction, after which they had to stop digging. So now also a bigger pipe, the rescue pipe, which should be around 1 meters of diameter, it is also being drilled vertically into the tunnel. So it has reached right now up to 29 to 30 meters. For this option, they had given a timeline of 100 meters if they don't face any obstruction. So for the lifeline pipe, for the smaller pipe, they did face an obstruction. Let us see what happens with the bigger pipe. If it doesn't face any obstruction, then 100 hours is the timeline for this one. But if they face obstruction, then the time may increase. So giving a timeline to any of the options through which they are trying to rescue workers will not be very wise thing to say. Now let me show you something happening on the Silkyara side of the Silkyara face of the tunnel. You can see there some layouts are being displayed. Some layouts have been displayed there, if you can see there. So what I can see after zooming in on the camera, it is something like the design of the tunnel and the various options that they are exploring. And there was there is some kind of briefing going on. You can see there photographs are being displayed and some map is there that is displayed, and a briefing was going on. I think they were explained how to approach. So army people are also here right now, and you see a 1.2 meter by 1.5 meter sections, the concrete sections. This is another option which they are exploring through drift method, and army will be doing it, and this will be done parallel to the path that was being drilled through the auger machine. So it won't be used in the same line, but parallel to that inside the tunnel, horizontally this will go. So what they will be doing, they will be placing these sections one by one, and a kind of tunnel will be formed through these sections.
Okay.
This will be done manually by army. This is called drift method. So what they will do, they will start digging, and once some digging is done, they will place one section, one concrete section, and after that they will dig further and they will place another concrete section. This is the way they will be heading. But for this option, they will start from the scratch. That means 60 meters has to be covered inside the tunnel from Silkyara end. So they will have to start with the scratch from the beginning itself. So
Right.
what the
Nivruti,
authorities have told
I
us
think
is that they have made 18 sections.
Right. Nivriti, one of the questions that a lot of our viewers have at this point, and since you're on ground, you can give a better assessment of what's happening around you, is that why is it taking so long? Every time we come a step nearer to getting to the workers, we hit one roadblock or the other. Now, we know that authorities are working in their full force to the best of their abilities. What kind of obstacles are there on the way?
See, first of all, this region is the Himalayan region, and you never know what the geology is, or geology of a particular area is. So, when they constructed the tunnel, they were not aware, I think, that is why this happened. They were not aware that there is some loose soil inside, or there was some lack of study, or something has happened that should not have happened. So there was loose soil, it fell, and it 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 fell. And now what is happening is, when they are digging from the front end of the Silkyara tunnel, they are facing obstructions in the form of girders, iron obstructions, girders, pipes that formed the roof of the tunnel. When the entire muck fell down, with it fell the iron rods, the girders. Now the auger machine is not designed to cut iron. So this is the most, this is the obstruction that the authorities are facing, because auger machine cannot cut it. Now what they are doing is that they are exploring the manual option. So first of all, the auger machine is stuck inside, they will have to pull it out. After that, they cannot put auger machine again, because they might find other iron obstructions which the auger machine cannot handle. So they are doing it manually. Doing it manually will take more time. It is going to take a lot of time. Doing it with a machine would have taken less time. Now, because machine is not working because of the iron obstructions that it cannot navigate, or it cannot negotiate. So now it is being done manually. Now what is happening, as I told you, if this option doesn't work, because it is also very risky for the people who are working inside. So when you do it manually, somebody has to go inside those pipes, the 900 mm pipes, 800 mm pipes, 700 mm pipes that have been put in. So some worker has to go inside to do it manually. He has to go inside. There is no ventilation inside. So when you do it through gas cutters, smoke is generated. So the worker who is inside, he has to go in and cut some part of it. Then he has to come out of it, because there is smoke and there is no ventilation. So he has to do it time and again and again. He has to go inside, he has to come to breathe, and then he goes in again. Now what we have come to know is that they have been provided some oxygen cylinders. Now they are doing it at a faster pace, faster rate. I don't know why the oxygen cylinders were not given to them earlier. They should have been given oxygen cylinders.
Absolutely.
They should have been provided with those oxygen cylinders. But now oxygen cylinders are given to them. So a little pace can be seen. But other options that they are exploring are also not very easy. As I told you, that they are exploring another option of digging 180 meters from the right wall of the tunnel. That will reach to the right wall of the tunnel. So 180 meters, 12 meters every day they can dig. So they have to cover 180 meters from the right side. So 180 meter means around 15 days they will take. And why it is taking time from the vertical side? It is a comparatively it is a more faster method. If we consider all the other options, horizontal options, then vertical digging is a more faster option because
Right.
gravity is in favor of you.
Absolutely.
So
So
they
here's what we
started
know
drilling
so
yesterday
far.
or day before yesterday, and they
Right.
reached up to 70 meters, right?
Okay, okay. So Nivriti, here's what we know so far. Horizontal drilling has sort of hit a roadblock at this point. Vertical drilling has now started as of yesterday, continues in full force. Government authorities, NDRF team members, police, rescue workers are doing the best they can to reach the workers as soon as possible. It's hard to give a deadline. It's hard to actually meet a deadline when it comes to rescue operations. Before I let you go, Nivriti, you've been on the ground now for days. What is the general sense among public? Is there still hope? Is there despair? How are authorities doing? Are they jittery at the moment? Is there growing public pressure? And how are the relatives of the people who are trapped feeling?
See, everybody is hopeful, but yes, because the time is increasing and they are not able to meet the deadlines that they have been giving for the last few days. So yes, there is a little disappointment as far as the authorities are concerned, but they are hopeful and they are assuring time and again that they will be able to get all those 41 workers out of the tunnel. And as far as the workers inside who are trapped inside are concerned, they as you have seen in my walkthrough also, earlier they were speaking to the authorities, to their relatives through speakers and microphones. Now telephone line is being set up and connectivity is being provided to them so that they can directly talk to their relatives or whoever they want to talk to. So this is all that is being done. As far as their health is concerned, a few of them were complaining about some health issues, but authorities here asked, because we cannot talk to them directly, so we are relying on what authorities are telling us. So authorities here are telling us that they are in a good mental health, their mental health is good, their physical health conditions are good, and the workers trapped inside are saying that आप आराम से काम कीजिए, हम ठीक हैं अंदर. So this is what we are being told by the authorities. So
Very heartening
we
to
hope
hear
that whatever is being told to us by so we can just hope that whatever is being told to us is correct. And as far as the relatives are concerned, of course they are worried because they were hopeful that this will be done a day before yesterday or a day before that. They were very hopeful because they were the authorities had reached very close. It was just 14 to 15 meters of distance to be covered when the auger machine encountered the problem, the obstruction, and it hasn't been resolved as yet. So yes, there is a disappointment because each day reduces your hope, especially when your loved ones are concerned. Authorities may be hopeful, authorities are hopeful, the media here is hopeful, but because as far as relatives are concerned, your father, your mother, your sister, each day is becoming very difficult for them because they are concerned about their loved ones trapped inside. So yes, there is a little disappointment, but किसी ने उम्मीद का दामन तो नहीं छोड़ा है.
Absolutely. Lovely. Thank you very much, Nivriti. Ummeed ka daman abhi bhi pakda hua hai. Hopefully, Ummeed will steer us through these tough times and the 41 workers will come out safe and sound.